Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog video here for the first vlog video of 2021. Hopefully this year it's a little bit better for all of us here in the YouTube gaming community and the world. Hopefully we can have the pandemic under control. But we're getting there, I think, with the new vaccine and all that. But with that being said, as usual, I'm just gonna I guess the theme behind this vlog video will be just going over through the roadmap of what I think I'm going to be doing with my channel for this year 2021. But as usual, I'm going to start with the beer introduction, which is kind of like a tradition every time I do a vlog video. And today or tonight we have the Saugatuck Brewing Company based in Michigan, I think, with the original Neapolitan milk stout. So if you guys are fans of the ice cream, the Neapolitan ice cream, you know, the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. This beer is supposed to be a dessert beer to go with your dessert, and you know it's perfect because I just had dinner. So pretty good beer so far. I already started drinking it before the video, but 6% in alcohol by volume, so not a whole lot. Kind of surprised for a stout, but it has a very smooth taste, not bad at all. So with that being said, cheers guys, and let's get started with the vlog video. So before I go, you know, just a little bit nervous here because tomorrow is the Bucks playoff game, the NFC Championship game against Green Bay. Maybe by the time the video is up, the game is already over. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but I'm a little bit nervous. Hopefully my Bucks can pull it through. You know, they, in my opinion, they surprised me, you know, by beating the Saints, you know, last week. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they can continue on the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl by defeating Green Bay, but we'll see. For the new roadmap and content, before I go over that, I wanted to mention that the channel is going to look a little bit better. In fact, I already been using a new camera. I'm using a new camera to not only film this vlog video, but I already started using it for a couple of impressions videos, and also I think my last vlog video was filmed with the camera that you guys see here, which is pretty cool. In the past, I've used two types of cameras. If you guys remember, every time I recorded a pickups video, the quality was better than when I was doing my impressions videos. And the reason being is for my pickups videos in the past, I used this camera right here, which is a Panasonic with a Leica lens. It's a super zoom camera that I've bought back in like 2010. So it was time to upgrade it. I mean, nothing wrong with this camera. It works fantastic. It's a beautiful camera. It's a super zoom, you know, it's nothing professional, but you know, the quality of my pickups videos, as long as I had enough natural light, it was pretty good. And due to the Leica lens, you know, high quality. But the problem with my pickups videos, if you guys go back, is the sound wasn't very good, and that's because this camera obviously has a microphone up here, but it doesn't have support for an external microphone, which the camera that I'm using to record right now has one. For Christmas I got for my wife an external microphone, nothing too fancy, you know, nothing professional, but the camera is pretty good. It's a Canon M50, which is a pretty good camera. You can, you know, change the lenses and whatnot. I have a mild interest in photography, so that's one of the reasons why I bought the camera. And of course, as an added, I guess, feature, I can use it for my channel as well. And I don't know, I've noticed the increasing quality. It's pretty amazing, and the way the lens, the stock lens, it's pretty good. You can kind of like blur the background due to the, you know, the grade and the aperture of the lens. It's pretty good. You know, the quality it's up there. Not that a whole lot of people are gonna care, but it's a new toy that I have that I'll be using to record some of my videos in my channel. Because the other type of videos that I used to do was the impressions videos, and I used just a crappy webcam that I bought back in like 2010. So the trade-off with my impressions videos was, since I used a webcam, I was able to plug, obviously my webcam goes into my laptop, but also my Blue Snowball microphone. So my impressions videos for the most part had pretty crappy video quality, but a good audio quality, and my older pickups video had good visual quality or video quality, but not so good audio. So now I think I'm gonna be able to do the best of both worlds with this beautiful Canon M50 EOS camera. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know, it's it's nothing major or anything like that, but I thought I'd share it because I'm pretty happy that the content will at least look and sound a little bit better in my channel. So with that being said, upcoming content for this year, or immediate upcoming content, I do have a pickups video planned. I'll probably be recording that next week or maybe tomorrow if I have the time, but it's basically my pickups that I do every year for the end of the year, which is my most, I guess, busy time of the year for buying games. So it'll cover my Black Friday purchases and my holiday sales and holiday gifts that I got from my family and friends. So it should be an interesting one. But I was also, and this is in terms of new content for the channel for 2021, I was also tinkering with the idea of doing a separate type of pickups videos for digital purchases only. Because as some of you guys may know, and I already mentioned this a couple times in my channel, I am leaning more and more towards digital purchases as of late. And that'll become just more and more, I guess, evident. It's just more convenient for me. I feel like there are better sales in the long term for digital games, and I'm just playing a lot more for Steam, PC and Steam. In fact, I haven't touched my PS4 in such a long time, which is kind of why I'm wearing my PlayStation shirt, to see if I get motivated, because I do want to beat a couple of 2020 releases that I bought during Black Friday that I'll share with you guys in my upcoming pickups video. But I've been ignoring my my PlayStation 3 and 4 and Vita. I've been shying away from the PlayStation branding overall, and I'm a little bit more focused on Steam and a little bit sprinkled of Nintendo Switch and Xbox Game Pass here and there. So with that being said, I do plan on picking up a PS5 at one point. I'm not in a particular hurry because I have a pretty big PS4 backlog. But I think it'll be nice to get a PS5 just to upgrade. A lot of the PS4 games get performance upgrades, which is kind of nice. But I also want to get a Series X. I made my decision just to enjoy Game Pass. I think that services offers a lot in terms of the newer games, at least first party Microsoft games and whatnot. So I'll be probably looking to buying at the very least one of those two consoles this year in 2021. I'm leaning towards the Xbox Series X as my first purchase, which is kind of odd, considering I'm a big PlayStation guy, but the PS4 is serving me pretty well. I still have my OG PS4 running, believe it or not. So we'll see what happens. I'm not in a hurry to get either one of them, but it'd be nice to finally upgrade, because I do have the OG Xbox, the Xbox One, the big box, and I have my OG PS4, which I got it on day one in 2013, and it's still working. So pretty amazing, really. So yeah, I was thinking of doing digital pickups videos. I haven't seen anyone do this within my circle of friends here in the YouTube gaming community. So it'll be very interesting to see the reception. I don't think the reception is gonna be that they're not gonna be received well, in my opinion. And in fact, I've looked for just random using YouTube search people that do like pickups videos digital, and there are no channels that do that. Like 99% of the channels out there, they do physical pickups videos, and it makes sense. You can show the game and you can show the contents of the game if it's a collector's edition or like an art book, soundtrack CDs, that physical goodies that come with the games and whatnot. Digital, it sounds a little bit more boring, but I figure maybe I can use OBS and just kind of share the most highlights of my digital purchases, because I do buy a lot of bundles for Steam. through websites like Fanatical, where you pay like $3 or $4 and you get like 10 games, and most of them sometimes are crappy games. So I'll pick and choose a couple of the highlights, and do like a bi-monthly digital pickups videos showing my highlights in the digital world. Hopefully people will watch them, but I figure it'll be nice to do something like that, preparing for the future of my channel, at least, because I'm buying more and more digital content versus physical, because I have room to put things, there's more room to put more shelves and whatnot, but it's becoming a little bit of a burden, and I'm trying to keep things tidy and not look like a hoarder house, with a million games out there. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And also impressions and review, slash review videos. I'm gonna be doing more. I already beat a couple of games during the month of January that I want to do in impressions videos. I might record one after this vlog video. But I was thinking of rebranding my impressions videos to just call them review videos. I'm leaning towards just keeping the impressions name because it's kind of like a staple branding of my channel. But I've noticed during the years it caused a lot of confusion for people. I got people send me messages saying, hey, why do you call your videos impressions? It sounds like you beat the games to completion and whatnot. So I think the word impressions is very deceiving, in the sense that it makes it sound like I only play like the first 5 or 10 minutes of a game, when it's not the case. So I don't know if that's a little bit confusing. Maybe you guys let me know what you think about it. I may rebrand my videos and just call them reviews straight up. The providence of me using the word impressions was, back in the day, like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, when I started doing impressions videos, it was pretty uncool to use the word review for within the YouTube gaming community. So people were using different names, like, impressions was one of them, or people like, Steven the Laggy Gamer. I remember he would use my thoughts on, and then he would say the name of the game. Or people like Dustin Christ, he would use the word discussion, Mario Galaxy discussion, it was very uncool to use the word review. The word review was saved for like professional publications, like GameSpot or IGN and things like that. But I feel like now it's a little bit more commonplace and a little bit more indicative of what I'm doing, because I'm actually 95% of the games that I do an impressions video, I actually beat the game. There are a couple of odd instances where I've done impressions videos before beating the game, but there are only far and few in between. So I may change the branding, but maybe not. Who knows? It'll be a last minute decision for me. Now, in terms of providing perhaps new content, I typically I'm very safe in terms of providing content, impressions videos, pickup videos. That's kind of like what I've been doing for the past decade, pretty much, here on my channel. But I do want to see if I can stray a little bit more into doing a new type of video. I think I'm not gonna say what it is. I'll think about it, but I'm thinking more of doing something like something involving other members of the community. Not a podcast, but maybe just shorter videos every now and then, like maybe once a month, where I invite someone from the YouTube gaming community and we just talk about a certain game or a certain news or happenings in the video game industry or something like that. So I'm thinking of doing that, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted, obviously. And I do want to go back and record more. I used to do this, not a lot, but I do have a couple of videos there in my channel for book overviews. Something that I've noticed in the past, like a year or two, I received comments on older videos of book overviews, which is basically me going over like art books or collector's edition types of books that come with games. And I've received some comments, for example, for the Nintendo 64 anthology book that I did, an overview. people saying, man, this book looks great. I wish it was for on sale. And recently I got a comment on my Okami art book saying, man, I wish this book was available. I'm looking everywhere. I don't want to pay like $300. So I'm starting to realize that a lot of the books that I've purchased throughout the years are starting to go out of print. For some of them, not all of them. So people are actually enjoying some of the older content, like the Okami art book, for example. It's not for sale anymore, as far as I'm concerned. Who knows if they're gonna do another print run? So I think it's in a way, it's obviously it's not the same thing, but in a way, it's a good thing, providing that information for people that may have missed out on purchasing the books, or new fans of a certain games. So I'm thinking of doing more book overviews, because just to help people out, see what the book is in question is all about, and just having a timestamp on the art of that particular book. So I may go back and do a little bit more of those, which I thought it was pretty helpful for some people. And last but not least, I do want to do more collection videos. I know I promised to do my PS4 game collection for a very, very long time. That's still in the works. I think it's an appropriate time now. I think I am mostly done with my PS4 physical purchases. There's a couple of games that I still want to get, but I'll probably record that video definitely in the first half of this year. I don't want to stretch it too long. I know at one point I'm going to get a PS5. Maybe sometime this year. So I do want to do a PS4 collection, because it's a pretty large collection and people seem to enjoy those collection videos a lot. So with that being said, that's the update, guys, for my blog video. Hopefully you guys have a great beginning of 2021, and let's see what happens, and I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.